We are the Gillands. I'm Roy. This is my wife Shay, and this is our son Daniel. How did we get to Keller United Methodist Church? Shay?
Okay, I'll start. We were without a church. We were looking. We had left the church we were attending with friends because we moved here in 2014 to North Fort Worth, and we did not have a church. So we started attending a church with friends and their family. Never really felt right, but we kept going. And then when COVID hit and we were forced home, that was really a contemplative moment for us on, what are we going to do? We don't want to keep doing this just because, this is our friends and family. So we started researching, watching services online, and Keller United Methodist was just, even before we walked in the doors, it seemed like the place for us. We've researched Methodism because we were not Methodist. We were not raised Methodist. In fact, we were both raised in different church situations. So it felt like, to me, that I was a Methodist in my heart all along. And I thought, this is amazing. This is wonderful. And I'm sure you feel the
Yeah,
same
we
way.
had gone. We were going to look for go visit separate or different churches to try to find out where we wanted to go, and this was our second stop, and we never left. Our first visit here, we went in and we had some questions, and we went up to the front desk and we talked to Peggy Harding, and just she's the nicest woman in the world, and her and Daniel hit it off really well. And during that first service, we happened to sit behind her, and we realized that our neighbors who we had met had no idea that they were here, that they were sitting in front of us also. And I know when we walked out of the service that day, we both just looked at each other and was like, this is it. This is where we're going to be.
And Daniel was not yet baptized, and he spoke up right away.
Yeah,
early on, after we had visited just a few times, and he said he wanted to be baptized. And Pastor Lauren was here at the time, and it was just like, okay, let's go. And it wasn't even planned, but it was just a beautiful, like, in the moment thing, because where we had attended church before, you had to choose to be baptized. So they did not baptize babies. So Daniel had not been baptized yet, and it was just so amazing that it was spontaneous, and she was
it was great.
all for it.
She went and got Pastor
Jason.
and they did it right there, right at that moment, and it was a really great moment. And shortly, I think the next week or week after that, we became members,
Yes.
which we had planned on doing anyway. And Daniel's been involved in choir and his different kids groups. That's one of the things we really like about the church. Also, is the children are first. They're first in the service. That's kids' time happens at the beginning, and they're part of the service, and that's something that we really enjoy as a family, trying to, teach Daniel the right ways to go. So it's been really good for us as a family. So.
One of my favorite things about the church is that this church is a lot of fun. When we first came here, I wasn't really into it yet, but when I keep stepping forward into this church, I realized that it was the place for me. Best church ever.
Yes.
No, really, thank you to everyone here for always making us feel so welcome, and thank you that we feel like a community, that we feel like we're a part of the body of Christ in the world. It's not the United States, it's not Texas, it's the world, that we're all children of the triune God, and we're all a part of one another. And I've always felt that and believed that, and that is 100% at the core of this church, and I really appreciate that.
And I'd say the reason that we continue to come is just all of you. It's everybody here. We're always welcome here, and everybody is friendly, and it's just something we really look forward to doing every Sunday. So thank you.